Namaskar. Did you know that after the age of 40, your body quietly loses its muscles every single year? Even if your weight does not change, by the time you reach your 60s, nearly one third of your muscle strength is already gone if you do not take any action. Actually, muscle loss after 40 is faster in people who sit for long hours. And today I am going to show you how to stop this from happening. After the age of 40, your body does not need more activities. It needs the right kind of activities. The best way to stop muscle loss is consistent strength activation using your own body weight. Let me begin with Yogendra Utkatasana. Stand straight with 1 foot apart, arms in front. Bend your knees and lower your hips while balancing on your toes. Hold for some time, then come up slowly. Stay on your toes here also for some time and come back to the original position. This posture activates your thighs, hips, and the lower back, the largest muscle responsible for movement and stability. It directly improves your ability to sit, stand, and climb. Avoid going too low if you have knee pain. Now, here is something interesting. Your thigh muscles are among the first to weaken with age, and once they weaken, your entire mobility starts declining. So, strengthening them is very essential. Next is Yogendra virabhadrasana. Stand straight and then spread your legs 3 to 4 feet apart. Turn your right foot out to 90 degrees and left foot slightly inwards, aligning your hips and shoulders. Bend the right knee over the ankle while keeping the left leg straight, and simultaneously raise your arms overhead with palms joined. Look gently upwards. Hold with steady breathing. Then return slowly and repeat it on the other side. This builds strength in your legs and improves balance by engaging stabilizing muscles. It also brings coordination between the mind and body. Avoid excessive forward bending of the knee and maintain alignment. Now let's move to Yogendra Falak Asana. Sit in Vajrasana. From Vajrasana, lean forward with all your fours with toes tucked in. Stretch one leg back and then the others, keeping the body in a straight line from head to heels. Gaze down. Hold with steady breathing and then gently return to Vajrasana. This strengthens your core, arms, and shoulder. It protects your spine and improves posture. Avoid dropping your hips or straining your hips. At this point, let me share a small insight. After 40, strength is not about isolated muscles, it is about the coordination of the whole body. That is what this asana trains. Now, let's practice Yogendra Dhanur Vakrasana. Lie on your stomach, bend your knees and hold your ankles while keeping the knees closed. Lift your chest and pull the legs upward to form a bow shape, raising both head and thighs. Hold here steadily, then release gently and return to the starting position. This improves spinal flexibility and tones abdominal and back muscles. Avoid jerk and keep the movement slow. Then we have Yogendra Ushtrasana. Kneel on the mat, lean back and place your hands behind with arms for support. Lift your pelvis and push the torso upwards, gently allowing the neck to fall back. Hold steadily Then exhaling, return slowly to the kneeling position. This strengthens your back muscles, opens the front body, and improves posture by long sitting hours. Avoid if there is a severe lower back discomfort and do not drop the head back forcefully. Now, let us do Yogendra Ek Padasana. Stand erect with your feet together. Focus your gaze on one point in front of you and then lift one foot to place it on the opposite inner thigh. Balance steadily. Join your palms in front of your chest and keeping your breathing normal. Hold with focus. Then gently release and repeat on the other side. This improves coordination, strengthens the supporting muscles, and sharpens neuromuscular control. If needed, take some support of furniture or wall. Here is something important. Balance starts declining earlier than strength. Training it prevents falls later in life. Now we will see some simple weight bearing exercises. First is slow squat. Stand and sit slowly without support. Repeat 8 to 10 times. This strengthens your legs. Avoid rushing. You can also practice wall push-ups. Stand facing your wall. Place your palms and push your body away and back. This strengthens arms and your shoulders. Keep the movements in control. Another effective practice is step climbing. Use stairs. Go up and down slowly for a few rounds. This builds endurance and strengthens legs. Don't rush. Focus on control. You can also do few lying down body weight based practices for joint safety and gradual strengthening. While technically weight bearing is strongest in standing position, these lying down practices still use your body weight effectively against gravity. One very effective practice is Hastpad Angushtanasana. Lie flat on your back. Lift one or both legs to about 30 to 45 degrees and hold. This engages your lower abdominal muscles and your hip flexors. It helps maintain core strength, which supports all standing activities. If there is a lower back strain, keep one leg bent or reduce the height. Another gentle but very effective yogasana is Yogendra Shalabhasana. Lie on your stomach with arms by your side, palms down and legs straight. Lift one leg straight at a time, keeping it straight without tilting the hips. Hold for a few seconds, then lower gently, and then repeat it on the other side. Then try to lift both the legs up. This asana strengthens your lower back and glute muscles. It also counteracts the effect of long sitting. Keep the lift small and controlled. These lying down practices are excellent as foundation builders. They are especially useful for those who are beginners, overweight, or have knee issues, where standing load feels difficult. They prepare your muscles so that standing asanas like utkatasana becomes easier and safer. Now, let us move to nourishment. After 40, protein absorption reduces. So, your meals must include good quality protein. Moong dal, paneer, curd, soaked almonds, and lentils must be part of your regular diet. Protein should be around 0.8 to 1 gram per kilogram of body weight. In that way, it will support your muscle health. So, here is a simple recipe. Take soaked moong dal, grind it with ginger, cumin, and turmeric, and prepare thin chillas using a little ghee. Eat this with fresh curd. This nourishes your muscles and supports digestion. From an Ayurvedic perspective, your muscle tissue, mas dhatu, depends on your digestion, that is your agni. If digestion is weak, nourishment does not reach your tissues. So eat warm, freshly prepared meals at regular time. Now let me share a few lesser known but powerful techniques. Practice slow, controlled movement in daily life. When you sit down, do it slowly. When you climb down the stairs, control your descent. This strengthens muscles more effectively than fast movements. Get regular sunlight. Vitamin D supports muscle strength, and deficiency is very common in urban living. Spend 15 to 20 minutes in early morning sunlight. Practice simple pranayam like Anulom Vilom daily. Stress increases cortisol, which leads to a muscle breakdown. Calm breathing protects your system, and keep moving throughout the day. Every 45 minutes, stand up, stretch, and take a few steps. These small actions preserve muscle activity. I have told you what to do to build muscle strength, and now I will tell you what not to do. Do not depend only on walking and light cardio. It does not prevent muscle loss. Do not skip meals or follow extreme diets. Because of such things, your body starts breaking down muscles. Do not eat very late at night, as it disturbs digestion and tissue repair. Do not ignore sleep less than 6 to 7 hours, as lack of rest weakens recovery. And do not rush through exercise. Fast and careless movements reduces effectiveness and increase the chance of injuries. So you must understand that after 40s, your body is not asking for intensity. It is asking for regular care, steady efforts, and awareness. You have to build strength for the years ahead. And remember this, your body listens to what you do every day. So move it with respect, nourish it with care, and steady your mind. And when that happens, your body does not weaken with age. It becomes stable, capable, and powerful. Namaskar.